In 2012, 349 U.S. service members killed themselves. That was 54 more soldiers than were killed in Afghanistan that same year. If we start back in 2001, we can see the rise in active duty suicides. Still, we should also contrast this with civilian suicide rates. Now let's take a closer look at what's happening to these soldiers. The latest and most detailed Pentagon report on military suicides comes from 2011. In that year, a non-military issued firearm was the most common way to commit suicide. And the majority of suicides occurred on U.S. soil. Now, many people think combat exposure is a likely factor in military suicides. But take a look at this. Only 6% of these suicides witnessed killing in combat. In fact, 85%, yes 85%, had never experienced direct fighting. And more than half of soldiers who killed themselves had never even been deployed at all. But perhaps just serving during a time of war can worsen pre-existing conditions. Maybe it's a series of factors building upon each other. We can't totally be sure. Almost half had experienced the failure of an intimate relationship. At least 1 in 5 were taking antidepressants. Some experts have looked to physiological reasons. A study in 2009 found 1 in 5 soldiers with traumatic brain injuries reported thoughts of suicide. Those with no history of TBI had none of these thoughts. As soldiers become veterans, the risk of suicide doesn't go away, even into their later years. According to a study in 21 states, most veteran suicides take place after 50 years old.